matter what we do, we got to win.
All right, thanks for your time. Mike?
Facing elimination once again, Lisa Towns goes inside, back in the game, and throws it out of bounds. Johnson, Castle, Vassell, Wembanyama, and Fox. Castle gets in the paint, kicks it back out. Johnson left open, three-pointer. It's good! Carolyn Johnson knocks down a huge three, and the lead back up to 10. Alvarado down the lane, kicks it out in the corner, up top, Hart. Hart left wide open, and Hart makes them pay. His third three-pointer.
You can't make them guard you, but you can make them wish they had. Jose Alvarado gets in that paint. They've got to be able to get a good shot. Josh Hart knocks it down, but whenever he breaks that plane, they've got to make him pay.
Vassell can't hit. Johnson the rebound. Vassell fakes, drives Wembanyama. Baseline drive and flush. Some French fury there.
Smart play by Wemby because Karl Anthony Towns was on the baseline, but he turned his body, got out of the way, did not want to pick up that fifth.
Bridges looking. Wemby's guarding Hart. Now Johnson switches off. Once again, the shot clock winding down.
They're not doing it.
Hart drives on Vassell. Stolen by Johnson. Stolen back.
Now they're attacking the paint.
Towns had to back off. Has 4 fouls. Shamet back in guarding Castle. Vassell back up top. Steph Castle with 7 to shoot. Drives on Shamet. Alley-oop to Wemby. Can't get it. Rebound taken by Towns. And Hart will bring it back out. Jalen Brunson set to check back in. Towns has 1 field goal. Kicks it out Alvarado. Back up top Hart. Three-pointer, Shamet nails it. And boy, do the Knicks need that, and he needed it. Back to a 6-point game.
Games 3 and 4, he was just 1 for 9 from the three-point line. 1 for 3 tonight, but a timely one for the Knicks.
Castle up top, Vassell, long three-pointer. That's good! Devin Vassell.
Off a dribble penetration. It's not a standstill three.
Alvarado the runner, bank shot, can't get it. Vassell pushes. Johnson inside, Castle gathers and foul.
Didn't know that it mattered how much of the basketball you got.
Well, if you go to New York for game 6, Castle goes 1 for 2.
Curious how they're going to play Jalen Brunson now. He's the one guy. He's got 30 points, pretty efficient night. Let's see how much traffic they're going to give him.
Castle, right on him. Shamet looks up at the shot clock, drives on Champagnie, goes inside, layup, it's good. Aggressive move to the bucket, and Shamet comes up hobbling. He's hurt. Champagnie inside Harper. Harper up and under, right around Towns. Still limping as he goes down the floor.
There they go with that baseline rub action for Jalen Brunson. Now you try to get into that two-man game.
Shamet tries, corner 3. That's no good. And Harper snatches the rebound.
He would have made that. I would have said he's fine.
Well, you're hurt until you get a clean look. If you're a three-point shooter, then you forget about it.
Harper drives along baseline, kicks it out Champagnie. Champagnie throws it up, knocked away by Anunoby. Great defensive play to stop the lob. Brunson leans in, Castle fouls, and 3 free throws for Jalen Brunson. Time in these finals, he's hit 30 or more. Well, that's. And if the Spurs win tonight, only one team in the history of the NBA Finals has come back from a 3-1 deficit to win the title. That was 2016 for the Cleveland Cavaliers and Richard Jefferson.
There was a lot of LeBron James and Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love and that crew involved in that.
Wembanyama against Towns. Pulls up, jump shot. Off the mark, Anunoby with a rebound.
Point a minute, Legs. You're down by 8 with 7 minutes to go. The formula is a point a minute.
Oh, Brunson with that hesitation. Banks it home, and it's back to a 2-man game. Harper kicks it out in the corner to Castle. Castle resets. Wemby comes up to set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Hart right with him. Castle struggling. Gets open now. Falls away. Tough shot. Off the mark. Ball deflected. And a foul's going to go against Wembanyama. also 0 of 8 from the field. The Knicks in the first 4 games only had the lead 27% of the time. They haven't led since it was 5-4 here in Game 5. Shot clock at 8. Wemby on Brunson. The 2 stars. Brunson off the bounce, gets inside, leans in, right-handed, he banks it home. Sensational move from Brunson.
His stop-start to make sure that Wemby did not have an opportunity to gather in time to go up and get that.
Box, Champagnie. Fakes, drives, Champagnie lost it. Got it back, lost it again. Bridges lost it. Brunson has it, finds Hart. 13th turnover for the Spurs.
And you can feel the anxiety in the crowd starting to raise.
Brunson to Hart. Right back to Brunson. Towns guarded by Harper. Step back three-pointer. Wembanyama the rebound. He's got 13 of those tonight.
When they switch on Karl Anthony Towns' legs, he's got to roll into the post, especially because Wemby's lifting. They're switching across, and he's catching it at the three-point line.
Just 6 shots on the night for Karl Anthony Towns. And this has got to be Victor Wembanyama time.
Offensive foul. Guarding Wembanyama. Hands it back to Fox. Fox finds some room. Jumper in and out. Won't go. Fight for the rebound. Taken by Brunson. Brunson goes right at Champagnie inside. Shot won't go. Hart the follow. But a foul on the initial shot for Burton game of his career. A chance to be an end. 2 big free throws there. 2-point game.
Wemby gets his last rest of this game to see what San Antonio wants to do offensively. Not a lot of structure right there. I think the ball needs to be in Dylan Harper's hands at the start of these possessions.
Fox initiating the offense, and then the second side of it ending up in Dylan Harper's hands.
Fox pulls up, jump shot, short, rebound fought for, still loose. Anunoby picks it up. Under 5 to play. Brunson looks, Brunson drives, Brunson shoots, ties the game. 10 straight points. 40 for Jalen Brunson. It's tied at 83.
And the last 2 times in the open floor, he hit another gear because he did not have to deal with Wemby at the rim.
Harper pulls up, jump shot, off the mark. Ball batted out, Anunoby deflects it. And a loose ball foul is good at the same time.
One of them is a brick and one of them isn't.
Both guys had an equal shot at the ball. I completely agree with you.
Fox on the drive, kicks it out. Harper up top. Vassell chased off the 3-point mark. Puts up the jumper. It's good. Devin Vassell, a big bucket. Spurs back up by 2.
Boy, I thought he turned down a decent look at a 3. Ends up with a tough contest off the dribble, but gets it.
The rookie guarding Brunson. Backs in, backs in. He loves that spot. Falling away, puts it up. Vassell the rebound, trying to hold on. Mitchell Robinson holding. Brunson coming to get it. Harper in pursuit. Mikal Bridges right back to Brunson. 4 on the shot clock. Brunson on the drive, pulls back, leans in, draws a foul. In and out. Almost went down, and 3 free throws for Jalen.
And then he just went back. He was at the scorer's table to check in.
Full timeouts. Neither team has a challenge.
Both teams are looking for their leaders to take the
minutes. Knicks up 1. A championship on the line with 3.5 to play. Wembanyama guarded by Robinson. De'Aaron Fox pulls up, jump shot. Won't go. Rebound Robinson. Will they foul Robinson? Mitch Johnson saying yes. And a timeout called by Mike Brown. And an offensive foul call. Brunson pushed off. That's his Castle. Vassell. As we approach 3 minutes remaining. Castle gets inside. Towns meets him. Shot doesn't go. Bridges trying to save it. He does. Here comes Brunson again. Back up to Hart. Into the hands of the Knicks captain.
Another possession where Dylan Harper doesn't touch the basketball.
Floats it over to Towns. 6 on the 24. Harper on Towns. Towns drives. Off balance shot. Can't get it. Rebound Hart. The follow won't go. And Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Harper racing up the floor. Goes to the rim. Blocked from behind. He gets it back. They can't get it. Towns the rebound.
They're down one. Knicks have numbers if they push.
Here's Anunoby. Back out to Hart. Towns thought about a three. Anunoby gets it inside. Shot blocked. But it's going to be a goaltend. Count the buzz on Towns. Stops. Leans in. And a foul call on Towns. Misses the first. Takes his time. Gets that one to go.
Get the ball out of his hands if he runs a screen to see what San Antonio does. They do not. They just switch.
Vassell picks him up. 6 on the 24. Brunson against Vassell. Behind the back. Drives. Gets inside. Falling away. Puts it up. Side of the backboard. Rebound Robinson. And a 24-sec min. Harper on the drive. Gets in the paint. Stops. Falling away. Is up. It's good. Harper heroics here in an elimination game. We're tied again. Brunson gets away from Castle. The floater's up and good. Inside. Kicks it back out in the corner. Fox a three-pointer. Hart for rebound. We're under a minute to play. Knicks clinging to this 2-point lead.
Taking the ball out of his hands. If I get a chance, and I'm San Antonio, Jalen Brunson right now goes where he wants.
Drives inside, whips a pass out. Hart, three-pointer. Fight for the rebound. Loose. Harper comes up with it. Harper pushing, going coast to coast. Layup, missed it. Hart the rebound. And a quick foul
Between the shot clock and game clock.
Josh Hart.
San Antonio.
That one too strong. Robinson the rebound. Back out to shot it. Now they have to foul. And a foul. Mitchell Robinson with one of the
Underneath the rim.
so even timeouts left. Another missed free throw. Fight for the rebound. Vassell. The Knicks upset. Anunoby upset with himself. But puts up the three-pointer. Off the mark. Castle with a slam. A huge tip-in.
4 times in the series.
Brunson trying to get free. Gets the pass in the corner. Vassell on him. Still not fouling. There's a double team. Gets away. Brunson still has it. Ball knocked loose. Picked up by Bridges and a foul. Misses the first with 8.8. Knocks down the other. And Mitch Johnson. Castle looks. Castle still holding on. Find Harper, and he fouls him right away.
You've got to get some more length down in that block.
Lines it up, shot no good. Anunoby the rebound. And he's fouled with 7.7 remaining. A huge rebound for OG Anunoby. Missed another. Remember, no timeouts left.
The foul in the backcourt.
Watch one there.
You don't even have to foul now.
4-point lead. Here comes Fox. 5 seconds remaining. Fox to Wemby. Wemby tries a three, puts it up, off the mark. Anunoby the rebound. It's over. It's over. Knick fans, this is not a dream. Your long